Thrifting is amazing.
I love
There's a shop on the North Shore. It's called Northside Neighborhood.
Is it great?
Oh my gosh. And so many people are there, like, all the time.
Really?
Yes. So my friend asked
check
me,
that out.
he was like, I really want to spend more quality time with his wife. And he was like, I really want to do more picnics with her, like where we go and sit and eat something or whatever. And I first told him about this business called Picnics on the River here in Chattanooga. They do beautiful
Like
picnics.
they set it up and stuff?
Yes. But he was working on like a $12 budget. So I was like, okay, because they're going on a trip. That's her big gift. This is just a small gift. And so I was like, I got you. Went to the thrift shop, got a wicker basket, a blanket, 2 really cute glasses that go together for like whatever they're going to drink, and then 2 little jars that I thought they could put like nuts in or like whatever snack they wanted in there. $13. $1 over budget.
Who's this?
James Howard on
the radio?
Yeah, but he's also
gosh.
on News Channel 9.
I love that.
$13. I'm so excited. Hopefully Christy's not listening to his wife.
Well, maybe by the time this airs.
Oh yeah, she'll have it by
Yeah.
then. So Merry Christmas, day after Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I like
It's that time
Maverick.
of year.
Merry Christmas. He's such a little smart aleck.
What are the kids getting since they already got it?
Well, I don't know what Santa's bringing. I'll tell you what they asked for. Mav wants a remote control car and a bunch of Maci stuff like the soccer player.
Oh yeah, with an I. Maci with an I.
And then Nerf gun stuff.
Yeah.
Then Bentley hasn't really asked for much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't really. But like I got him a wallet because he's got a permit now.
Oh, he needs a wallet.
And his little school ID and green light card and stuff. And he doesn't. Well, he will know it at this point, but he's getting a new golf driver and a new 3-wood.
Nice.
That was expensive.
Oh, was it? I bet Christmas for kids is like you're beyond broke afterwards.
Yes.
And you have 3 children.
Yes.
I'm beyond broken. I just I just bought for my families.
I do though, like I don't just like start shopping at Christmas time or like Black Friday or whatever. So
you can't.
All year long I like make lists on Amazon of like stuff that I see that I'm like, oh, they would like that, but like they don't need that.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Or like it's not necessary.
But they might like it.
So I just like make a bunch of lists through the year, and then like those lists I use them, but then I just send them to my family members that are like, what do they want?
Yep.
But I'm also big on like gift cards.
They're so convenient.
Like a gift card to the Jump Park or a gift card to the Creative Discovery Museum or Dave and Buster's. Like big on that stuff.
I know this mom. She's like a social media mom here. She always asks for like Christmas and birthdays from grandparents or whatever. Get them memberships.
Oh yeah,
to
like subscription boxes or something too. Yeah,
super cool.
That's smart.
It is smart.
Jade wants. What does she want? Wants like an iPod or like an MP3 player, and she asked for a softball bat and a couple other things, small things. But how do you feel about gift cards? I like getting gift cards, and I like giving them too. But I know some people are weird about.
I think they're cool either way. Like it's always no one's gonna ever hate a gift card,
right? Unless it's like.
Something I remember this one time, but you can always regift it, or
because Roger's family growing up, like they didn't really like they celebrated Christmas, but and then like his parents separated. His dad lives in Jersey, his mom's in Atlanta, whatever. So, like years ago, God, probably over 10 years ago, I remember I asked him if he wanted to go to my grandparents' house with us for Christmas because, you know, everybody's doing stuff and he has no one to do anything with. And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, you can come and like make fun of our Christmas culture, you know, and read the Bible story and all this stuff. And we like sing Christmas carols. It's hilarious. It's fun. It's a mess, but it's fun. I don't even know how that started. Anyway, so we go, and, you know, my grandmother, she's like, oh my God, everyone has to have a gift, you know, whatever. And I'm like, Mama, it doesn't matter. Like, he doesn't care, whatever. So she went, and I guess she had like extra gift cards for stuff like that. And Raj opens it. What's so funny is that he did such a good job of like not reacting and just being like grateful that he didn't even tell me what happened until we were in the car leaving. He opened his gift card. First of all, we're in our early 20s, right? Like, he is a grown man, almost a grown man at this point. It was a gift card to the Disney store.
Nice.
I was like, my grandmother wouldn't do, you know what I mean? Like, she would have just got some cash out of her wallet if that's all she had. Like, she wouldn't have done that. And like, it's not like she was old and like, oh, it's better for him to just open up something than nothing. And so I was like, I cannot believe she did that. Like, she wouldn't do that. And it was like the next day she called me and she goes, do you know if your friend Raj got the Disney gift card? And I was like, he did. And she was like, oh my God, that wasn't for him. I'm so sorry.
What was she supposed to get him? Or what was
I think it was just a Visa gift card. And I think she got them mixed up. Yeah, because she had like the Disney store ones, I guess, for kids and like the Visa ones for adults. And I just could not believe that like he made it through the whole night without being like, Maci, just give this back to her. Like, I'm never going to use this. If we get in the car, he's like, my dad goes, Rod, what'd you get? He's like, I got a gift card to the Disney store.
That is too funny.
So I heard this, I think, last year, and it's something that I feel like I have to tell people this, especially if they're like trying to buy something for my kids. And I'm like, just get them a gift card. Get them a gift card. And people are like, I don't want to get a kid a gift card. And I'm like, who cares? But I heard this last year, year before, that when you receive a gift card or like your kids get a gift card, whenever you spend whenever you spend your gift card or whatever you spend it on, or if it's a gift card like to a place or something, take a picture and send it to the person who got you the gift card. Like, take a picture at the place or take a picture of what you bought and send it to the person who got you the gift card. And that just like,
it's like a thank
shows
you
them like, look, I used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like that.
It's just a good idea for people that are like iffy about gift cards.
Yeah.
But
I don't think anyone could ever be mad at a gift card though. Like,
some people are weird about it. Some people are like anti-gift cards.
Sometimes if I don't have time for gift cards, kids love cash. I gave my nephew cash for his birthday and he flipped out. He loved it.
I'm big on like, if they're, 10, giving them like 10 ones because they're like, I'm rich.
Yep.
So much money.
Yes. Little do they know.
Yeah.
Little do they know.
I won't buy nothing anymore.
What is your like Christmas morning wake up? What do you do? Or get woken up?
Yeah.
Are you at home, I guess?
Yeah. At home. Wake up with the ass crack of dawn. I'll be interested to see how early or late it is this year now that they're a little bit older, but open presents.
Do y'all do stockings?
Mm-hmm.
You do those first or last?
First.
Okay, that's two.
But our Christmas is like nuts. We are all over the place for like 3 days in a row. So wake up at our house, do presents, quickly leave and go to my parents' house, do presents there with my brother, my parents, his wife, their daughters, our kids. Then usually Bentley's Mimi or Papa comes to get him around like noon. So at this point, we've already done like 2
2.
whole ass Christmases, and then he goes over there. I think this year though he's going over there for 2 days prior to Christmas Eve because Taylor's parents are coming in town for the first time for Christmas. I'm so excited.
Yay.
But this way, like, we can just chill on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And then also typically we would then like go home, take a nap or whatever, get ready, go to my grandmother's house, Suck Creek, and go there for the evening and have dinner and do presents there. But this year we're doing that one beforehand, so like on Christmas Day we won't have to do anything
Oh, that's really nice.
So
our family kind of does. We've learned that it's so crazy on Christmas Day and everyone wants to just relax that our like rule is we get together for Thanksgiving the Friday after Thanksgiving because most people are off. Then for Christmas, no matter what day Christmas is on, we do it the Saturday after.
Okay.
So we're doing it the Saturday after Christmas.
Yeah, we're moving a lot of our stuff to like the day before Christmas Eve. Well, Lord have mercy. Except for, like, we'll still go to my parents' house, but we'll all just be able to chill over there.
Yeah.
Thank God. And then Christmas Eve night, we go to my other grandmother's house. That's where we do all the crazy traditions and stuff. It's hilarious.
It's funny.
It is funny. It's very funny. Still haven't broke the news to my grandmother that Maverick's not going to be able to read the Christmas story.
Oh no.
No, and she sent a text in the like family group message. I'm so excited for Maverick to read the Christmas or the Bible story.
Why can't he?
Because he can't read.
I can't read
that
either.
well. I mean, he can, but the Bible story is like
hard,
gnarly, and he's gonna see letters backwards and upside down and stuff.
I had the hardest time in British literature in school. The hardest time. It is very hard to read that kind of stuff.
Okay. Do you want to ask questions?
Yeah. Special episode alert.
Yeah. Special episode
alert. It's not right
alert.
to talk about being unalived on the day after Jesus' birthday.
Yep.
You want to go first or me?
I'll go first.
Okay.
What's the best Christmas present you ever got?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Bless you.
No, it's a cough, and I don't want to cough because I'm going to cough right into this mic.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
Okay. I got my 9th grade year for Christmas. I got a puppy. It wrapped in a box, just like Lady and the Tramp.
Oh my God, I love it.
She's still alive. Shout out Phoebe.
I love that.
I also, when I was really little, like 3 or 4 or 5, I got a Barbie Jeep and a Barbie camper.
Oh my gosh, at the same time?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I was obsessed with Barbies. I used to get Barbies every single year. Up until a few years ago, I got the holiday Barbie every Christmas.
Really?
But they're like $50, $60. And I was like, I need to spend that on something else.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to spend it on something else.
Yeah.
But I have the whole collection for
Wow.
like 30 years.
That's really cool.
What was yours?
Trying to think. I feel like if I sat here and thought about it, I might have one that better that I'm not thinking of, but I also feel like if it's the first thing that popped in my head, then like that's what it is. I remember, I think I was in 3rd or 4th grade, and I got my first pair of skates, like roller skates, because I went skating all the time. I still have them. Actually, it's a different pair now because my foot grew, obviously. But I still have them.
Yeah.
And I can still skate my ass off.
Good for you.
And it's exhausting. It's such a good workout. But yeah, roller skates. Because I mean, back then they were like $100.
They're not cheap.
And I remember being like, I'm never gonna get those. Like I'm not getting those. And I got them, and I feel like I was on the top of the world.
Yeah.
For weeks after that, just because I had roller skates and I didn't have to rent skates anymore.
Yeah.
And then as an adult, I think Taylor got me a laptop this year, which was very nice.
Did you open it?
I haven't even set it up yet though.
I knew about it.
I know. He told me.
He told you? What
Yeah.
did he say?
He was like, I said, I'm shocked that you would do this because
Yeah, you said.
I'm like I purchase my own things because I want what I want. And I don't know, for me, like, it's a MacBook's so much money. I'm like, I would never want somebody to do that, but also, like, it's so much money that the risk of not getting what I want would be sketchy. Like, I mean, I know you can return them or trade them, whatever, but he said, I was like, I'm really shocked that you did that, like, brave enough to do that. And he was like, I know. I was honestly, he said, I had talked to Billy about it because I get a laptop and it only lasts me like a year or two because the storage always, like, I just have so much files and photos and video, audio, just things that take up so much space. And he said, so I asked Billy, he's the one he got me, I swear to God, it's one of those, like, if you fill the storage up, like, something's fucking wrong with you. Yeah, like, you've got issues. And then he said, and then I called Natalie. Yeah, Taylor, or text you or something about if you knew if I had bought one or was planning on buying one, or if
Taylor. Okay,
yeah. If
you had bought one yet.
Yeah, or if I had said anything to you. What's crazy is I had just traveled like the week before to New York, and I need a new laptop, like, bad, real bad. And I had some time in between flights, and they had an Apple store at the airport, and I went in it, like, with the intention of buying a computer. They didn't have the one that I wanted, though. And so I was like, oh, it's fine, whatever. I'll just go, after Christmas. And then I got home, and he had got me one. He was like, can I give you your Christmas present? We weren't supposed to get each other anything.
Yeah.
He always says that. He's like, because I'm tired of trying to hide this thing. He didn't even wrap it.
That's so funny.
It was in an Amazon box.
That's good. That's a good one. There was a time between when you got it and when he called me that I told you that computers go way on sale.
Yeah.
That was a lie. I have no idea about that.
Is that why you said that?
Yes, that's why I said it.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, I just read that computers go way, way, way on sale after Christmas.
That's hilarious.
So I was like trying to make you wait until at least Christmas.
Yeah, I was definitely waiting until after Christmas. Yeah. Because also, I mean, my computer works fine. It's just a matter of moving stuff around for storage. But I did not want to drop $2,000 on myself right now. Although it would be a solid tax write-off to end the year with, but it still is because Taylor bought it. But
true.
Did you ask me a question?
You want to go Christmas question or just fun question?
All of mine are Christmas, so.
Oh, are they? Okay.
But you can do fun question.
Okay, what is your favorite holiday movie and what does it say about you?
My favorite holiday movie? So any holiday?
No,
Christmas. Oh Lord.
Mine's Home Alone.
Okay, so mine is either, which one? One or two?
Both.
I love them too, both of them.
Okay, I've got great news for you then. I just saw a trailer for Home Alone 3, Kevin's Revenge.
And it's actually him?
It's actually Kevin. It's actually the mom.
Is
Catherine
it real?
O'Hara. I don't know. I think it is.
Because there's 100. A bunch of fake.
But it was on New York Post.
Oh.
That's a pretty reliable source.
So how are they doing it?
So how they're doing it is
taking
Kevin,
footage?
No, it's a trailer for a movie, I think.
No, but it's not going to be Macaulay Culkin.
It is Macaulay Culkin.
But he's a grown-up now.
Yes. So listen, here's the storyline. So he comes back home to his mom. I did not see the dad in the trailer.
What about Buzz?
He's in it.
Yes.
He's in it. So the gist of it is he comes back home and kind of like goes over his trauma with his mom about being left alone and then having to fight these robbers.
Yeah.
Buzz is now a cop in the town.
Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me.
So Kevin realizes that the crooks are getting out of jail. So Kevin breaks into their house and tortures them.
Oh my gosh.
If
I
this
love
isn't
this.
real, I'm going to be so
sad.
upset.
Yes. Well, he just got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she was there.
Yeah.
So.
And it's crazy that he's married to Brenda Song.
I know.
Crazy couple.
I get the most random freaking calls.
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite holiday movie would either be one of the Home Alones or actually those will be like second, third. It's definitely Santa Claus.
With Tim Allen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
But any holiday, I love Casper.
I do too.
And I can watch, like, I don't like to watch movies I've already watched.
Yeah.
There's only a few Christmas movies I can watch every year. But I can watch Casper anytime, any day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
I love Casper. But Santa Claus is probably, it takes the Christmas movie for me. I like Elf.
Yeah.
I don't think I like Elf as much as everybody else. Like,
yeah.
Santa Claus, Home Alone, both of them, the first two. The Grinch, old or new, like the Jim Carrey one or the old like animated
cartoon.
one. I love the Grinch. Elf, I like Elf. Christmas Vacation's okay.
Yeah. A Christmas Story?
I like A Christmas Story. I like Christmas Chronicles, and they're more like modern day Christmas movies. I like Christmas Chronicles too is really good actually.
Yeah.
We just watched that. We're big. We like watch Christmas movies like every night.
Yeah.
And rewatch. Oh, the Polar Express.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Bentley's favorite.
That's a great one.
I love the Polar Express.
I feel like your favorite Christmas movie is from your childhood, like when you had the most excitement of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah. Polar Express is really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather give gifts or receive?
Give.
Yeah, same.
All day, every day.
Yeah, like I don't have to open a single thing.
No, I'm totally fine with that.
But I feel like I'm also like, I like to get good gifts.
Or people?
Or make good gifts.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I spend time thinking about what I'm going to give.
Yes.
But yeah, I could go all Christmas and not open a single thing.
I'd almost rather, because it's so embarrassing to have someone watch you open a present.
It's so awkward.
But you want to do it to the other person. You want to see their reaction. But so you know all eyes are on you, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Don't look at me.
Oh my God, absolutely.
I love it. Yeah.
Okay, what's your next one?
All right. One more Christmas one for me. Oh no, where did my other Christmas one go? You go ahead. Hang on.
Okay, what would your elf name be?
Natty Light.
I love
Natty Light.
I'm just gonna start calling you that from now on. Natty
You know
Light.
that was my first radio name?
Really?
Natty Light.
I did not know that. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mine would be it would probably be what Taylor's, like, you know how Taylor's on my phone is dipshit? Mm-hmm. He always has been, literally since like I met him. And he was like, why am I in there as dipshit? And I'm like, because that's what I would call him. I'd be like, hey dipshit, what's up? So he was like, what should your name be? And I was like, I don't know, think of something. And it's just in there as GB with like the princess crown next to it or whatever.
GB?
GB.
What does GB stand for?
Ginger bitch.
Nice.
So that would probably be my elf name.
Ginger bitch. I love that.
Yeah.
We should do a TikTok where you put your head on an elf and then they...
Yeah.
All right, let's do more. Let's just finish the Christmas one since I only have 3 other questions, but they're not really Christmassy.
Okay, my last one, I only had Christmas ones. My last one, if someone is struggling to buy you a present, so whether it be like where, you know, sometimes for different parties or events, like you draw someone's name and you have to get them something, or an extended family member or just whatever, they're struggling to buy you something, what would you say is like, you can do no wrong if you get me this, and like it doesn't matter if you get me one every year or get the same thing every year, like I'm never Okay, if
I'm
it's not
broke.
cash or a gift card.
Okay, not cash or a gift card. A candle. I love candles.
I love candles.
Candles can't go wrong.
Blankets.
Blankets can't go wrong. Mugs, but mugs is kind of an iffy one because so many people give mugs as gifts.
Mhm.
Teacher gifts. I used to get a mug every year from my grandma. She would fill it with like homemade fudge and like candies and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So good. I love, and this is gonna sound weird, but it's a really cheap present idea because you can get frames for days at thrift
Mhm.
shops. But pictures of us framed.
Oh, yeah.
So like
Yeah.
if I was gonna give you if
Yeah,
I
you've
needed a
given
gift,
me those. You've given me them before, and
yeah.
no, that's good. I actually really like that too. Like I've never been. I mean, I don't think I've ever been mad about a gift ever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm like, oh man, that's because it's something that I'm not going to take the time to do, but doesn't mean I don't want it. You know
Or
what I mean?
appreciate it, yeah.
Right. So yeah, that's a good one. Actually.
And it's super cheap to do.
Yeah.
I mean, print it off.
Yep.
Go to the thrift shop, find a cool frame, put it in there, wrap it. You're done.
I love cool frames at thrift stores.
Me too.
I like to paint them.
Yes.
So cool.
Next year for Halloween, we should do the ghost one. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
You get like a random painting portrait, like on canvas from the thrift store, and then you just paint little tiny ghosts everywhere. Super cute.
Yeah, we should do that.
That would be fun. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Which one do I want to do?
Oh, we should show the viewers my Christmas sweater.
Yes.
Taylor gets us tacky Christmas sweaters every year.
Okay, what's an insult you've received that you're proud of?
Oh, oh gosh. I don't know. I feel like if I had time to sit here and think about it, I'd probably have a fucking
million.
lot. I'll be honest, if anyone has ever or does ever call me a bitch, I'm going to take it as a compliment every time. Because whatever I'm doing to sustain my own boundaries and morals is making you uncomfortable.
That's a you
and
problem.
It's a you fucking problem.
Yep.
It is not a me problem.
Yep.
And I also know that I am not a bitch. You know, like I'm
You're
not
secure in that.
Right. So if you're saying that, it just means your vocabulary is so small that you can't think of a proper insult. A realistic one, though, it actually happened this year. I'm pretty positive my grandfather does not listen to this podcast. But my grandmother might, and she is going to give him so much shit again. So I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast within the last couple of weeks or like if we were recording when we talked about it. But growing up and really until I was in my late 20s, I just constantly got comments about how skinny I was and I need to eat a cheeseburger and I need to put on weight and blah, blah, blah from family members, mainly the older generation.
Yeah.
But I remember oh God, it just got so old, like just hearing it my whole life. Like I would purposely wear like baggy clothes just to hopefully, because it's like I would eat anything and everything, you know. It was just the way my body was built is just tiny, like, and sometimes like super skinny, and there's not. It wasn't because I was doing anything to make that on purpose, but it was just so frustrating because it's like, even if people, it irritates me when people are like, yeah, but you're skinny, so it's not that bad. And I'm like, no, it's people are saying that how you look isn't pleasant to them. That's insulting. It's not okay. Either way, like we need to quit making negative comments about
bodies.
Yes, like we just gotta fucking stop that.
And I got the opposite. I always got you need to lose weight.
Yeah, it's like who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
I'm healthy.
Every body is different too.
Exactly. And my thing is, I would much rather, if I was concerned about someone, it's not about how they look. It's about are they healthy?
Mm-hmm.
Are they healthy? Do they feel good? If they
Mhm.
feel good, who fucking cares what they look like?
Yeah.
Who cares? Plus, you also, like, you never know what somebody's going through health-wise either.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, we just need to stop any sort of condescending or negative or, like, sly, shady comments about physical appearance for kids and adults.
Really,
to be
honestly.
honest.
Have you seen that TikToker? I think she's a teacher, a preschool teacher, but she teaches you how to set boundaries as a teacher, like as a teacher with family members. So she like plays this role of like, she goes, "Oh, no, 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 Grandpa. We don't make negative comments about other people's body. You wouldn't want you," like she like
Yeah.
but like as she talks to them as their children because that's how
Yes.
they need to be,
Yes.
like how they need to wrap their. It's
Exactly.
so fucking funny.
Yes. I bet. No, I need to find that because that sounds great.
It's amazing.
So this year on Easter, we walk in, and what's weird is like it's not like I don't see my grandfather. I mean, I don't see him often, but I definitely see him multiple times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And we walk into Easter, and he's standing like across on the other side of the table. We walk in my mom and dad's house in the back door, standing on the other side of the table. Walk in, and I'm like, "Hey, how's everybody doing?" And he goes, "Well, Maci put on some weight," and I was like, "Thank you." Like to me, I was thrilled. I'm like, finally, it's not you need to eat a cheeseburger or oh my God, you're too skinny or oh my God, do you eat? Like, it was no longer comments like that. And I heard my grandmother, she goes, "Jack, what are you doing?" I was like, no, I'm happy. I'm pumped because if it's not you're too skinny or you look ill, then like I'm just happy to have the other side of it. I was pumped. And then my grandmother comes over to me and she's like, "I am so sorry." I'm like, "No, really, I'm not mad about it."
Yeah.
But I laughed out loud, and everybody else you would have thought like they were shitting their pants, and I was like, I don't know why everybody's so worried about this. I was pumped about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it literally happened at Easter this year.
That's
so
funny.
Yeah, hilarious. So funny.
That's funny. Okay. What should I ask you that I don't know enough to ask? This one's a deep one.
Ooh.
And I read that this was the first one I read, and I was like, it's a good question, but I can't even think of it for myself.
Like
an
you
answer.
don't know enough about
like if
me in general to ask, or like okay.
It's a tough question. I've been thinking about it for hours.
God, that is a tough question, but it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What if we end it on like we'll do other stuff and come back on that?
Okay.
So we can think about our answers.
This one's really fun. It's more of a creative question. If in 150 years science fails to save us all, and all that is left on this earth is a book about your life, what would the title of the book be? And what would the blurb tell us about?
Okay, that's a hard one because I've already written a memoir, and it was titled Bulletproof.
Bulletproof? How'd you come across that name?
Well, I have Bulletproof tattooed on my shoulder. I got it with a fake ID when I was 17.
Ooh.
It was my first tattoo.
Really?
But I knew from my teenage years that that's what my first book was going to be titled. So I'm trying to think. I think I got it, the reference of that and like the metaphor from a song, like a rock song when I was in my like emo days. But I don't think it would be titled anything close to that if I'm like older. Like if I was like,
if you were to write a book right now about your life.
Oh, I don't know, because I'm very. It would take a long time to think of one.
Right?
Um,
I think mine would be like wild child or like something, some two worded phrase that,
is clever and cool and
yeah. That's a
deep,
hard
but
question.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I feel like the blurb, the blurb would be, especially if science failed us all. Um, the blurb would be something like, "The field trip I didn't sign up for."
That's cute.
um, I actually just thought of a really cool book title.
Well, keep it to yourself then.
Yeah, I am.
I have a book that I want to write. It's a nonfiction book based on true life events.
Okay.
It's about, okay, so do you know this serial killer? Look at me.
Wait, not, you mean fiction book?
No, I want to write a fiction book based off a
Of real things.
right.
Okay.
Okay, so you know the serial killer. My dad's name is David. I am his daughter.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, and you know what's crazy? The son of Sam was his name because he said he was like possessed by his neighbor's dog who was named Sam. That's how he got his name.
I
It's
did not
crazy.
know that.
But his real name,
Oh, that's creepy.
right? I have
No.
been taking notes on this whole
That's
thing,
weird.
right? It's crazy. So I will be writing a book.
That's so weird.
You gotta help me.
Yeah, I'll
You
edit
can be
it.
yes.
I could be your ghostwriter.
Yes, please do because I can't spell anything. Yeah. I don't know how to write like
I don't
a
know. You're a
book.
good writer.
I think yeah, once I put my mind to it.
Honestly, writing a book, I mean, it's very difficult.
Mhm.
I can't say it's not that hard. No, it's very fucking hard.
Mhm.
But it's really just figuring out what process works for you.
Mhm.
And it's not something that can be rushed
Yeah. It's got to
at
take. I've been
all.
thinking about this for years.
Yeah. Man, what would the book title? Yeah, I think maybe even it just for shits and giggles, so I can give an answer. I think maybe the title would be Field Trips,
That's cute.
and then the blurb could be something else.
Your name could, or your book title could be like, what is it called?
Oh, Field Trips. Who signed this permission slip?
That's cute. Who signed this permission slip? That is funny. It could be one of those poems where it's like M, madness, A, assholes,
Yeah.
L, love,
Yeah.
I don't know how we got here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it.
That's funny.
Do you have any more questions?
Just the one about what should I ask about you that I don't know enough to ask? I mean, I feel like we've been very open in
Yeah.
our friendship that I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe like tell me something about you that I might not know.
I don't know. I feel like you know pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm not, I mean, I'm most definitely an open book.
Yeah.
Um,
I know it's a hard question. Especially to ask like someone you're so close to, you know?
Yeah. And then again, I mean, I think there are questions that I could tell you to ask, but that doesn't necessarily, like, if there's anything that I'm not an open book about, I would say it would be my marriage, just because I feel like that's between Taylor and I, you know? But I don't know. That's so good. That's such a good question. What do you know the answer? Like, if I were to ask you that, do you know the answer?
I don't know if you know I was in a abusive relationship, like where I got hit. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't feel like we've talked about it like in depth.
No. But I
Yeah, I
wouldn't want you
did.
to ask me that. Like,
Right. It's not
it's like
something that's
you need. I feel like you would be like, no, she needs to bring that up on her own
mm-hmm.
time, space,
Mm-hmm.
want. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah, I feel like that's why there are certain things I think with both of us, different traumas that we brought up and said it, but unless the person that, if it's their story to tell or their topic to discuss, I'm not going to be the one to pry or
Mhm.
like ask or keep the conversation going.
Mhm. I
Like I
am
feel
a
like,
little bit because I'm kind of nosy, just because I need the full picture of.
yeah, and this is one thing. So Jade is nosy as well.
Mhm.
Um, and I had to explain to her how that is a very good quality to have.
Uh-huh.
And if you use it
Yes, you
properly.
have to use it in the right ways.
Yeah. And I was having to explain it to her. And this was when she's like 7. And I'm like, here's the thing. I'm like, it can come across this way, or it can do this, like diminish certain things. Like, so it's a really good quality to have, but we got to work on how we use it. And
Mhm.
she's like, okay, what the fuck? But I think I got it across to her enough to understand that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But like, I don't mind nosy people.
I don't really
I
either.
think because I'm okay with answering things to the level that I'm
Comfortable with.
comfortable answering them.
Yeah.
Like, I
If you
think,
don't want to answer something, how do you shut it down?
I don't know that there's anything I wouldn't answer,
Oh,
honestly.
I usually just laugh and try to get out of the conversation.
Yeah, or I'll truly, like, I'm also big on like if my answer is something that might hurt someone's feelings, um or if I'm not quite sure that the way that I could say it at the time is
Mhm.
going to really come across as what I truly want it to be,
Mhm.
then I'll just say that. Like,
Yeah.
I can't give you an answer right now because I'm not sure how I want to tell you my answer.
Yeah.
Um, where it actually speaks the truth that I want it to speak.
Yeah. That's a good way to get out of it because then you calm down and can think and
Right, and not put your foot in your mouth or
yeah,
not say something that's insensitive when that's
that's
not
not
your
what you
goal.
mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like anyone asking questions that could be uncomfortable um, or difficult, I think part of asking questions like that is patience
Mhm.
and allowing someone to like answer true to them, not
Mhm.
just answer to give you an answer.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm also the one that like I'm big on like there's no stupid questions, there's no questions you shouldn't ask. I think there's a time and a place.
Mhm.
Um, but we talk about the parenting thing all the time. That's what one of the things people ask it like, what's your parenting advice or what's this, what's that? Answer all of your kids' questions. Like, even if you don't know the answer, say, I don't know the answer. Let's figure that out together.
Yeah.
Like, we should look that up. We
Yeah.
should do some research. But, like, especially when you're going from like 3 to 6, and then even beyond that, but 3 to 6, your kids ask all the questions all the time. And I've seen so many parents that just shut it down or uh, don't give their kids time or patience to like, why does a red light go red and green?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's like, oh, I really don't want to answer this, but answer it. Always answer it because I feel like your kids should always feel confident and comfortable enough to ask you any question. And then it teaches them they could ask a teacher a question,
Mhm.
a coach a question.
And they're learning those things
Yes.
at the same time.
Yes. And if they can ask you a question and get your take on it or your answer or your opinion, and then they want to ask someone else, and then they want to ask someone else, they are getting so many different points of view
Mhm.
and different ways to look at things.
Mhm.
you're creating intelligence. Like that child
do
is
that now.
creating so much intelligence.
Anything I need to talk about or wonder about, I call like 5
Different people, yep.
and get their perspectives.
Yes, yes, yes. It's so important.
Yeah.
So important. But you are your child's safe space. So if they're afraid to ask you a question, one, because they're afraid that you're going to dismiss it and not have time for it or the patience for it, or two, because they're afraid that they're going to annoy you, they're going to stop asking you questions. If they can't ask you a question, how do you think they're going to be brave enough or have the courage to ask another adult in their life a question? And also as a parent, and this might come off very controlling, and if one wants to call it that, so fucking be it. I don't care. I also want to make sure that if I'm the first line of defense or like the first line of questioning for my kids, I want to make sure that they have my opinion and my perspective, because you never know how somebody else is going to answer it. You never know.
Or if someone already had answered it.
Exactly. And this is a little heavier, but it could be anything from like morally what someone else is saying or doing, or what someone else thinks is okay, or even the language that they use, and I mean, I'm talking anything and everything. So, but especially the serious stuff. Like, I want my kids to hear a very understanding, loving, open opinion or answer or point of view, versus someone else might give a very closed, very direct, very, this is my way and it's the right way and it's the only way. Like, you just got to make sure that you're leading that path of open, loving, humanizing things.
Yeah.
Because not everyone is like that. So that's another reason why I think everyone should always answer the question.
Yeah.
And it's okay if you don't know.
Say that.
Yep. And say you'll figure it out together.
All right, present time.
Yay.
You go first. It has animal hair on it because that is who I am, but you understand that. I always love to give gifts in containers that you can use.
I will never, that's one thing for me. We were talking about what's something someone could get you and never go wrong to. Boxes, baskets, crates, any holder of sorts. Okay. Oh yeah, my planner.
I got the same one. What does it look like? I haven't even opened mine.
It's really cool. The outside. Oh, it's got like plenty of lines.
Plenty of lines.
Yes.
I looked at the pictures, but I can't remember now.
Oh yeah.
It's got the calendar at the front. I thought that was good.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's got space for you to write certain things.
Yeah, I like all the jotters. This is a good planner.
That's a good planner.
Oh, it's got a pen holder too.
Oh,
and a
pencil holder for
and
you.
Pencil holder and a closer. And
what is that?
Time zones.
Oh.
And their currency.
Ooh.
And the languages and the capital of the country or the city.
Nice.
Time zone and the area code. Oh, that's cool. So for like a schedule, maybe? Like a class schedule or something?
Yeah, like if you have stuff coming up. I don't know.
Or birthdays, maybe.
Yeah, birthdays. That's a good way to use that.
Yeah, this might be birthdays, actually. But what if I have many people on the same day? I love that it has so many lines. Oh, and an address book. Yay, that's a good planner.
Be my journal for the 2024. And then I'll have my regular journal.
That's a good planner.
Yeah. And this is the grand finale.
Yay!
Wait till you see the back.
It's an expired sweatshirt.
Read the back.
Oh my god!
Ask me about my true crime podcast.
Oh my god, that's so great.
Isn't it? I gotta make me
so
one.
great.
I'm so jealous you have that.
You didn't make you one yet?
No. Well, I bought a couple of hoodies and I was like,
oh, I love
no,
it.
let me make my other friend Brandy her hoodie. But I was gonna make you both the expired hoodie, but then I was like, I'm gonna be so jealous. So I just made her something else. Because I only want us to have it. That's for the office. For our office. Yep. R.I.P.
Aww. That's cool.
Right? Friends lip balm.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all.
Oh, yeah. These are cute.
Right.
So cute.
I got them at the dollar store.
Really?
All things, yeah.
I like these too.
I do too. Because we always need
Do you have some?
What?
Cups.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, no.
You got yourself one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they had like 4 or 5 colors at the dollar store.
Okay, your like my favorite part of your present isn't gonna be here till Friday.
Oh shoot, I forgot one thing in the car.
Do you want to go get it?
No, do you want me to tell you what it is and I'll get it later?
No.
I'll film you getting it. Shoot. I need to remember to do that. Your one big thing is not coming.
No, the one thing I was so excited about that I'll be honest, if I was gonna be a selfish gift giver, my favorite gifts are ones that like aren't just for you, like but me too.
Okay.
It's not gonna be here till Friday, and I'm so sad.
It'll be like 2 Christmases though.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
okay,
cool?
but here's your other part.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I love this bag. Oh, I love it already. I love it already.
I hope that's fit.
I love it all. Oh, they'll fit for sure. So.
Because they didn't have number sizes.
Oh, they'll fit. That's how they work. They do go like fits most. Oh,
There's something in there.
Let's see what it is. This is a good bag too. Where'd you get the bag?
Nordstrom Rack.
No. Oh, eye cream.
I literally saw that and the house shoes when I was there earlier.
Eye cream.
That's why I texted you because I saw those house sandal things and I was like, I gotta get these for Natalie.
Yeah, I love a sandal.
But I saw that too. And
there's more.
Yeah, there's much more.
You went all alcohol. Oh, that's so cute.
I thought you would like it.
I love that.
Nice.
Because I'm all the time, like, especially in the wintertime, I love to just carry a wallet because your jacket becomes your purse almost.
Yes, same. Like, hoodie pockets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything, you can just carry it with you. Oh.
Oh, yeah, so I got me some of these too. So.
Ooh, lips. I love this color.
There should be another one.
Oh, here we go. Red.
You have to wear red.
Oh, yeah. I will. Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so nice. These are great colors, too.
Uh-huh.
A nude, a red, and a gloss.
Uh-huh.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
That's so nice. See, it's so awkward when you get presents because it's like, you really love them, but you want to make sure you, like, really show that you love them. Like, I really love them.
You know who's the best? Who's the best gift receiver is Jade.
Really? Does she get really excited and like freak out?
And it could be something that I know, like
she's
probably not interested in.
Oh, really?
And like freaking fakes it till she makes it,
and she loves it.
I mean, she's so good at it. I think she tricks herself into thinking like, oh, I do love this, and then like she'll actually use it or whatever for like a week.
Yeah,
that's so good at it.
That's so funny. Well, I was gonna bring the kids' presents, but I specifically want to see the look on Jade's face when I give her hers.
Okay.
So I didn't bring them.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I brought Taylor's and Billy's.
B-roll Billy's.
B-roll Billy. The team.
I have an idea for Billy, but I'm trying to figure out if I need to figure out where it's gonna be shipped to. Because it's multiple things.
Oh, okay.
So,
like shipped to your house or his house
or the office. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His house would probably be smartest, but I don't know.
Yeah. All right, Merry Christmas. Here's to next year.
Here's to next year.
Yeah. This is going to be great. So next week on the podcast, we're actually going to have Layla's dad and
His
that
wife.
side of the family.
Yeah.
No, it's his
girlfriend,
fiance,
girlfriend,
whatever. Yeah. They're from New Jersey. And so we have a really good conversation on her. I thought it would be good just to get her name out there again, one more time before the year ends. I know it's so difficult on all of them. And then maybe the week after that, we should look into the other women.
Yeah.
That are missing from that area.
Yeah, because
there's too many.
Yeah.
And too many weird coincidences.
That's true.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for listening to us all year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Yep.
All the things.
Yeah. If we missed one, let us know.
Yeah. Like, follow, review us. Give us a review. Tell us what we're doing right. Tell us what we're doing wrong.
Yep. And
criticism.
If you're gonna be an asshole, be a funny one.
And I shouldn't have to say this the day after Christmas, but don't be mad. Like, just don't
do it.
This is the Expired Podcast.
Bye.